And we're underway. So thank you guys all for coming, especially on Valentine's Day. Appreciate it. My name is Alex Scully. I'm one of your moderators. This is Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy Schuler. I'm co-moderator.
And if you have any questions about this study, just anything you want to ask, you can email me at alexscully@wsu.edu. Same with Jeremy. You can also contact our lecturer. Her name's Meredith Wang. That's Yuran Wang at wazoo.edu. I'll provide this contact information again at the end of the discussion. So the topic we're going over today is how the media, TV shows, movies, music, etc. can influence your view of college drinking and partying and like what the college experience should be like. And because this is a sensitive topic, we ask that you do not disclose any personal information like your name or age. You have each been given a name tag with a number, which is how you will be identified in further analysis of this discussion. Participation is completely voluntary, so you guys don't have to answer every question, or any question really, if you're not comfortable with it. And your participation is very much valued, and your answers and discussions will help us immensely with our research. And this is part of a project that we have for COM 309. And obviously this conversation is going to be recorded just so we can analyze it later and go over any question that is particularly insightful. This conversation is completely confidential, and we will be the only people who have access to this footage. Because this conversation is recorded, we ask that you try to speak as clearly as possible so that the mic can pick up your voice. And as a final step, we ask you to sign this consent form to indicate that you are willing to take part in this research. And if you do not wish to sign the consent form, you are free to leave now. Do you guys have any questions? All right. So we're gonna start off just by getting some backgrounds, experiences on you guys. What were your perceptions of college partying, specifically on the drinking aspect of that, did you have before coming to Wazoo?
Was it like keg stands, just you guys parties, or was it?
Animal House.
Yeah.
Kind of like, have you seen the one movie with like Zac Efron and
Neighbors?
Neighbors? Yeah, I kind of portrayed as that, like big house parties, a lot of drinking. It was like portrayed as like a positive thing, and like that's a lot of it, honestly, for me.
Anyone else?
House bunny.
Did you guys see the college partying and drinking aspect as a positive thing or a negative thing before you came to Wazoo? Like, was it something you guys looked forward to?
Yes.
Positive thing?
I came from Western, and coming here, it seemed like a more attract because it was more of a party school, and I was super down with that. So,
I can tell from your coat.
oh yeah.
What's the day today?
Valentine's Day. What influenced your perceptions about college partying? Like, was it a specific TV show or movie or maybe even a song? Is there anything in particular?
American Pie.
American Pie,
Yeah.
definitely.
Being friends with people that were already in college and seeing their like Instas and stuff.
Right, Snapchats and all that.
Yeah.
Any TV shows that influence your perceptions?
Like Blue Mountain State.
Oh yeah, Blue Mountain State's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was influence on me.
I would say I familiarize a lot with Blue Mountain State because I live with like 4 football players,
Mm-hmm.
and I also live with one of the backup QBs, so that's very funny.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. Next question. Many college students have reported that they were impacted by media portrayals of binge drinking in particular. Has that been the case with any of you guys? Has anything from the media influenced how you consume alcohol in your daily life?
It's definitely a thing, like, you know, like any media with like the alcoholic character in it, you know, when they're like super down the dumps, that's when they like really hit the A hard, you know, but so it's like I think binge drinking is definitely highlighted in the media, and so we know it's a really dangerous, bad thing.
And I feel like artists nowadays have made it like seem cool too, like The Weeknd, like the drug addicts, and
Future.
drinking, Future, exactly.
Definitely.
A lot of music videos too, like a lot of music videos of them partying and it looks like pretty fun, and like they're binge drinking and stuff like that, so that's kind of an influence too.
Anyone else? Alright. Can any of you recall media portrayals of college partying, and what were they? Specific characters or scenes or anything like that?
Like Frank the Tank from Old School.
Yeah.
Oh, great, yeah.
With the rock and sock
Yeah.
thing when he gets up. That's like my favorite part.
Every college movie.
Yeah, I feel like there's so
ever
many.
made.
I can't name one because I'm just like thinking of all.
Yeah.
of them,
Yeah, I haven't seen a college movie not portray alcohol in it, and like.
Yeah, that's like the whole
not
thing.
funny, yeah.
Yeah.
What college movie's not gonna have
So is
a
it like
lot of
a,
excessive partying?
Also everything on like Adult Swim and stuff when they're college age.
Blue Mountain State, the movie,
Mhm.
they created Fadland, and I feel like that's like ridiculous. Like that, if that ever happened at a college, like that'd be ridiculous.
Do you find these portrayals believable? Obviously Thadland, not really, but any of the other portrayals you guys can think of?
Not really, no. It's not anything that, like, when I came to college, I experienced a lot of different stuff than what I saw in the media.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, 22 Jump Street, I just had a way different experience. It's not like that, I just had a way different experience.
I think movie college is just like a totally different thing from like real college, you know? It's just like its own thing at this point, and it has like its own connotations, but it's like totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember recently, like Transformers 2 was on or something like that, and they had like live band and neon lights and like, you know, just this crazy party atmosphere.
It's like every night in the dorms.
Yeah. Nothing like that at all.
So, in that case, these portrayals did not really affect your view of college because you guys just didn't see them as believable.
But at that point, before college, I found it believable.
Yeah.
But like once I
Yeah.
got to college and experienced it, I was like, yeah, there's no way that's it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you grow up with like, especially because like the quintessential college movie, I feel like kind of was starting to be made. Like when I was a kid, just started to like watch movies, so you like kind of grow up with that view of college. But then yeah, as soon as I got here, totally different.
There's some
Big
things that
let
have
down.
come close.
Mm-hmm.
Like my first instance of college, first time really drinking was slip and sliding in like 4 inches of beer,
Right.
and I never even imagined that. And so that was one hell of a college experience. I loved it.
Pretty much what everyone's first day is like, right?
Mhm.
Sliding beer.
Every time.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Anything else you guys would like to add on this topic before the next question?
I think just when you like grow up watching all of these like crazy movies when you're in high school, you're just like, oh my god, this is what college is. And then you get to college and those parties are so much different than like the neon lights and the live bands, and it's someone with their iPod like playing music over sound system. So
Right.
I feel like it's like intimidating until you go to like your first night of your first silly week, and then you're like, oh, I can do this.
No worries. Okay, next question. When you see college parties in the media, what is usually going on? What are some of the common things you guys see?
Drinking.
Lots and lots of drinking.
Doing very obviously dangerous things while drinking.
I think
Mhm.
the only time that stuff is covered is when there's like alcohol poisoning or some sort of injury. Like, that's the only time I ever see anything about partying in the media.
Yeah, I guess
For
aside
real.
from like movies, but like it's in news and like news media, it's like it only ever comes up when something bad happens. So you only ever see bad things.
Mhm.
You're like, or they're just gonna say a bunch of college students drank a lot. It was really cool.
You guys see a lot of portrayal in the media of substance use in college?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like neighbors, like when they have the 420 party and they're like smoking the house out, like that's not gonna happen.
Still.
Yeah. What are the substances you guys usually see?
Marijuana, coke.
yeah,
Mhm.
see
Alcohol.
it. It's
Right.
in a lot of movies.
Codeine.
Cody.
TFM could apply to this too, and I know they do. We see all that on TFM. Do you think that other college students are affected by media portrayals of partying? And if so, how does it affect them?
Well, one thing I think, especially with like TFM, if some video blows up because it's crazy or it's funny, a lot of people are gonna try to replicate that. And whether it's dangerous or not, I know just numbers wise, a lot of people say, you know, some dude's jumping off a balcony onto a table.
Yeah, that was here. That
Like
was
Bill's Mafia?
Yeah, stuff like that. People jump to that.
I feel like if people recognize people in it too, or like recognize something affiliated with them, like that can get over to, say like someone like did like a naked mile and like they got caught, and then like they can face repercussions for that.
Like our bar, Valhalla, was on TFM like a day or two ago for a hurricane shot. When one of the bouncers like smacked just the
Knocked him
hell out of
out.
him, like,
Put him on
to
his
the
back.
ground.
What's a hurricane shot?
It's where you take a shot of whiskey, the bartender splashes you in the face and slaps you.
Yeah,
And they got like the biggest bouncer to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone does on their
Just
birthday.
smacked him.
I took a picture. I was gonna smack you.
I feel like it makes it look a lot more terrifying when you don't have like the inside view of what the parties are like. It's like, it looks really crazy.
Mhm.
It's not always like that.
Right. So would you say these influences from the media are positive or negative usually?